after seeing this movie, I realized how lucky I am and how I will always pay more attention to the safety instructions on anywhere. So when you watch this movie, watch and learn, folks. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Hi! I am so pumped today and I don't know why. Even though it is night outside, despite the fact that a lot of cars and motorcycles still drove right across my room, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it because I will put music as a background, but yeah, I'm still pumped today! So how are you? I hope you're doing great. I mean, me too, I think. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Mira. I make about 2 to 3 videos a week, and I always upload them randomly because I still haven't figured out my schedule and all that, but I hope you will enjoy this video, I guess. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about a movie. This is a kind of different from what I used to do in my previous movie review videos, because this movie is not fantasy, it's not even remotely close to my personal favorite movie, but this leaves a mark for me and I think I should share my opinion about this movie. Now, the reason I usually fangirl about fantasy movie, because duh, I am a fangirl, and fantasy movies gives me a lot to talk about, from the characters to storylines. But this movie review, like I said, it could be a little more serious than previous ones because this is a serious movie with a lot of real elements involved. Basically, it's about a plane that survived a water crash, and even though I learned from my friends that love aviation that water landing is actually dangerous, everyone in the plane survived. All 155 of them, if I'm not mistaken. However, even though all of the passengers survived, the pilot, which is played by Tom Hanks, is questioned on why he would land the aircraft on the water instead of turning back and going back to the, if I'm not mistaken, LaGuardia airport. And the simulation shows that he could go to LaGuardia or he could go to another airport in order to land safely rather than just land in the water, which is more dangerous. So based on the simulations and the data that has been collected, Sully, which is the name of the captain, is doing the wrong thing. He shouldn't land the plane on the water. Instead, he should have turned back and went to the airport. So the plot itself is really simple. It's about the captain that trying to prove that he's doing the right thing rather than the wrong thing. But the message is quite strong, and I think everyone could learn from it. And for me, it really makes me appreciate the jobs that people put into flying an airplane, including stewardess, people, the technicians, and of course, the captains. First thought, the layout of the movie itself got me really good. It started with Captain Sully having nightmares about actually crashing his plane through buildings because he follows the instructions to go back to the LaGuardia airport. It got me clenching. And then I don't really leave because it is only a nightmare. But then, bam! The stress came when Captain Sully got questioned for his judgment on landing the airplane, and he was questioned by the safety board of some kind, and that really put a weight on him. And the movie kept doing that, so sometimes it goes back to the past on how he got interested into airplanes in the first place, and then goes back to the the present, where he has to face other judgments about his actions. So it's such a simple story, but it is so moving, and Clint Eastwood, which is the director, make it that so we could feel even more closer to Captain Sully personally. Now, I definitely get it when Captain Sully said that his 40 years of work will be determined by 208 minutes of him on that plane, because we get to see what his life has been and the dawning impact of what comes if he could be proven wrong. I don't have a negative comment on this movie really, except for how this movie is not actually suitable for children. Not only from the stress that they put out on the screen, from the plane crash and from Captain Sully's nightmare, but from the message that the movie maker is trying to convey about the importance of being human human, having humanism in their work, and having humanism in the world of data and probabilities. It's just not for everyone to understand. Also, this movie has a lot of aviation acronyms and things that I don't really understand. I had to ask my aviation friends to understand it, as in I don't even get it why plane cannot land on water safely. It's just, I thought that's why you have the safety instructions if you are landing on a water. I thought it was safe, but apparently it's not. And I saw the video about a plane that actually goes to land on the water and it blows. Bleh. It is horrible. Apparently, landing on the water for an airplane is really, really bad. But even though I said that the movie has a lot of acronyms and all that, but the movie makers makes it interesting. So even though I don't really understand what they said, I still understand what's going on. For characters, I do see a lot of familiar faces, but of course, since the main character is played by the one and only Tom Hanks, I will talk about it. It is because I'm very familiar with his work from Forrest Gump, Catch Me If You Can, what else? Oh, and Sleepless in Seattle, and of course, him playing Woody in Toy Story. I mean, he never fails me. In whatever characters that he does, he never fails me at all. He brings the realness to the situation, and he does it so magnificently, at least in my opinion he does. And even though his character is calm and composed, he could still show that at that situation, Captain Sully is just very, very stressed and, you know, composed outside, but very, very stressed inside. I mean, I can definitely see him in various other characters in the future, and I just hope that he would play various characters that he never played before. I mean, that could be cool, because he never failed me. So, why would he do that in the future? But we'll see. So, should you watch this movie? Yes, I do recommend that you watch this movie, because there's so many messages that people could understand. Even though I said earlier that it is not suitable for children, but I think the rating already tells you that. But yeah, you should watch this movie because there are many messages, from aviation safety to the importance of humanism in our work. This movie really makes me appreciate the job that people put into flying just one airplane, and how things shouldn't be taken for granted, and how life can end before you knowing it. So you should appreciate it while you can and do your best. So that's my review for today. I hope you like it, and I hope this encouraged you to watch the movie, because it is really, really good. Don't expect it like an action movie or something, because it is more to the story than to the actual actions that happened. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for listening to me, to listen to all my ramblings, to listen to craziness that happens in this camera in front of me. And I hope you truly stay, and I hope you like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do if you like my video. And yeah, I hope I could review more movies from you, and that you like it, and that you like my reaction to it. No, that you like my review, or that you like my opinion on the movie. Yeah, that's it for now, and thanks you guys. Bye.